Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep working with the same function. F of x is still going to be 5x squared minus 2x plus 7. One comment that I meant to make in the last video, but I'll make it here. Most of you know this, I could tell from class, but I need to say it. When you have a function that's degree 2, that function is referred to as quadratic. So anytime you see a function whose degree is 2, you need to keep in your mind that you're working with what is called a quadratic function. Remember, the higher you go up in math, the more you need to start speaking the language, okay? In 1033, I'm starting you off in baby steps, but you're in 1105 now. So the language has to get a little more precise. So we have a quadratic function, and we're trying to find f of m plus 2. So, f of m plus 2. Now, here's what the function does in general. This is my output. 5 times whatever is going in squared minus 2 times whatever is going in plus 7. So that is generically what my function looks like. 5x squared minus 2x plus 7. Remember, this x in the output, after the equal sign, this is how you determine your y value, your output. This x is just a moot x. All it really means is put something here, put something here. Well, what we're putting is m plus 2. We're finding f of m plus 2. So m plus 2 goes here, and m plus 2 goes here. Now, in this problem, okay, the most important part of it right now is squaring out the m plus 2 correctly. We did that in class the other night, and a lot of you crashed and burned on that, but hopefully you're better at it now. Let me remind you just that part, okay? Let's just kind of go off to the side. M plus 2 squared is not m squared plus 4. Some people just try to square the front and square the back. To square a binomial, you put it next to itself, and you use the FOIL method. Now, to be honest, the FOIL method, I'm going to probably stop using that phrase so much now. And to really tell you what you're doing is distributing. M times m is m squared. M times 2 is 2m. You with me? Now distribute the 2. 2 times m is another 2m. 2 times 2 is 4. So we end up with m squared plus 4m plus 4. Okay? We distributed. When I come back here, the 5 is still in front, but when we just did this, it became a trinomial. It became m squared plus 4m plus 4. The reason I'm putting it in parens is the 5 ultimately has to get distributed to all of it. I'm going to just write down the remainder of the problem. And now we're going to do the work. Let's distribute the 5. That will give me 5m squared. That will give me a 20m and a 20. You with me? In other words, we took this trinomial and multiplied each part of it by 5. Now we distribute not a 2 but a negative 2. That's going to get a negative 2m and a minus 4. And then we pick up a plus 7. Now when I collect like terms, 5m squared goes in the front. That's my lead my lead term. And let's see, 20m minus 2m is 18m. And let's see, 20 minus 4 is 16. 16 plus 7 is 23. Therefore, my final answer to this problem is 5m squared plus 18m plus 23, and we're done. The most important part of this problem is remembering to do this part correctly, you need to FOIL. And really, foiling is nothing more than distributing the m and then distributing the 2 to everything. Okay? And we're done.